All right, you guys. So we are live and direct. Peace and love, you guys. My name is Isis Love for anybody who is in the community new. Um, Man, we've been doing this Monday basic call, you guys, maybe about 2 or 3 years now. And the objective is to be able to help you guys understand how to really read charts. Once you know how to read these charts and see these patterns and identify what's going on, it's going to be easy for you to be able to, put together a strategy, your strategy, right? Now, it takes everybody different times to learn. So it's definitely important to be very gentle on yourself while you're learning this. Like, definitely, put the time in to learn it, but also know that, it's something new. Also, if you guys have any questions, this is like the one-on-one time right now for us, right? This is like nobody else is on the phone. Um, and it's just me and you. So I want you guys to most definitely have your questions ready, because clarity leads to power. So let's dive in, you guys. So I'm going to share my screen, and if you guys don't know, I've probably been trading well over like maybe like 4 years, to be honest. I've really been dedicating my life to learning how to trade, to be honest. I've been doing this for a while, and trading is life, right? Like, and it takes everybody a certain amount of time to learn, and that's okay. The most important thing is that you stay consistent. And if you stay consistent, you're going to eventually get that discipline that you need to get, right? We're going to talk a little bit about the psychology of trading too, simply because more of this is really our mind than anything. And so the quicker that we can, learn how to, control our emotions when it comes to trading in different things, it makes it easier for us to be able to be in these markets. So first and foremost, if you're trading live, always have some type of plan. Have a trading plan, right? With anything in life, when it's planned out, there's clarity. And when there's clarity, it's easy to follow, right? So what is a trading plan? A trading plan, hold on, somebody eat some chips in the back. Let me mute it. A trading plan is basically how much are you going to start with? And with that amount that you're starting with, you know that you should risk about 1 to 3%. So I'm gonna tell y'all one thing. I'm not good at math, so I'll go straight to Google and like Google what is 3% of 500, right? If you don't know what it is, you don't have to be like smart or know math. Like all you really need is a calculator, right? So if you have $500 in your account, you have $200 in your account, $150 in your account, you want to risk 1 to 3%. Now, some people are a little spicier on the charts. They risk between 3 to 5%. It's up to you on what you feel comfortable with risking, but I definitely wouldn't risk any more, over that 5% on that account, right? So how much money are you going to start with, and how much can you risk, right? Then you need to know uh, what's your goal? Like, what do you want to make? Because what happens is when you don't know how much you want to make, you end up trading all day, in trades, out trades, in trades, out trades. How many of you guys have in the same day, like one half of your trades and then lost the other half? If that's happened to you, drop me in the chat bar. If you just like, and this may be in your live account. I know demo, we tell you guys to take a lot of trades so you can get used to it. But in your live account, are you just taking a lot of trades throughout the day and some of them hit and some of them don't? Let's see. Okay. Me in the past. Okay. Me. Okay. We all have done it, right? Somebody said, I got a question. What is considered a good trading goal? I mean, once again, Edgar, it's up to you, man. I can't tell you what a good trading goal is. Like, what is your goals? That probably would be a better one. Like, what are your goals? What are your financial goals? Or what do you want to do? Let's just say, for example, you got a credit card. just using this as an example, and they got $400 need to be paid off. Well, maybe your trading goal is, hey, I got $500. I'm going to make XYZ a day. So by the month, I can pay this credit card off. So it's your goals. I think sometimes it's like I mentioned before, it's kind of like you have to retrain your brain because with this, you make your decisions on what you want to do, you know, and I know that everybody's still learning. So it's kind of like this kind of like learning curve. But yeah, it's totally up to you. There's no wrong or right goal. Like, how much do you want to make a day? How much do you want to make a week to make the month? You know? So yeah. So anywho, we talked about you know, what time you want to trade, how many times of the week you're going to trade. So let me give you guys a simple math problem, right? So let's just say you have let's say you have you want to trade 20 days out the week, right? So you want to trade 20 days out the week, and let me see, divided by, okay. So hold on, I think I did that wrong. Let me see something. I think it might be, is it times? I think it's times. So let's just say that you want to make XYZ a month. You would need to divide that by how many days you said you want to trade to know how much you should be making a day, right? So that's the easiest way that I can put it, right? So let's go to the charts. Now, this is not really, I want to say, quote unquote, beginner, but it may seem a little, not 20 days a month. It may seem like a little complicated at first because, you know, it's something that's new. However, you know, when I first started looking at this, it looked at cray too. I'm not even gonna hold y'all, like it was looking crazy, right? And so with that being said, the more I began, dang, this market, oh, I thought that's a big drop. My bad. This drop got me. Happened at 5:32 today. Wow. But anyways, the more I kept looking at it and the more I kept marking up the charts, it made sense. So I'm going to remark this chart up and kind of just give you guys a little walkthrough of more of the strategy. However, I do want you guys to know, while trading indices, you want to have some money in your account. Now, there's people that traded indices with $150, $200, $250. Yes, it can be done, right? But as a beginner, I would definitely, if you're going to trade these commodities, I would definitely, you know, have $800 to $1,000 in your account. You want to have a little bit of oomph, because to be honest, these stop losses need to be about 50 to 100 pips, to be honest, because these trades can pull back almost 100 pips before it goes in the right favor, right? And it all depends on entry too. Like, you can get in a sniper entry, but let's use this for example for you guys that know the strategy. Don't worry, we're going to go back over it. But for you guys that know the strategy, we got the break and we got the retest, right? And we probably would have entered like somewhere around here. This candle opened up red, so we wouldn't. So we could have got it over here, and it hit take profit one, went all the way up about 70 pips, right? So we're gonna remark this chart up. We're gonna, you know, erase everything. This is the NASDAQ. It's not gonna be moving. It's gonna be moving a little bit more in the London session. So if we just look at this chart, I want to call on somebody new. Let's see who we got on here. All right, Miss Lachey, are you there?
I am.
Amazing. Can you help me out with something?
Yes.
Amazing. So what I'm about to do is I'm about to let you control my screen. Hold on. Let me just find you in the audience. Hold on. Oh man, it only let me do a certain. Hey, it won't let me do you on here. That's crazy. Hold on. Let me see something. Are you your computer or your cell phone?
My cell phone.
Okay. You got Trading View on your cell phone?
I do not.
Definitely get that thing on there. Everybody should let me see. Some y'all accept that. I think I sent something out if you can accept it. But everybody should have a Trading View on your cell phone so you can practice at all times. Right?
Yeah,
You need to be,
can't receive it.
you couldn't receive it.
No.
Okay, let me try to do it again. Yeah, it only got like a certain amount of names up here. It ain't got everybody's name up here. Dang, hold on. Let me see if I can do it again one more time. Does a message even pop up?
It didn't.
It didn't?
No.
Okay. Well, let me see if you can walk me through. So just looking at this chart, because you've been on my sessions a couple of times, right?
Yes.
Okay. So just looking at this chart, right? Where, and I'm trying to see how maybe you could look at the side numbers, but where would you put your resistance at? Where would you put your sell zone? I mean, your buy zone over here. And you can use the numbers on the side. Like you can say, I would put it on the 12400 level. Like where would you put it at? Around where?
I will put my buy zone starting at the right above 1200. Go up.
Okay. Tell me when to stop.
Right. Go down. About right there.
Yes. Okay. Now why? Why would you put it there?
Because the market is going back down, but you have always said that it's gonna break and retest.
Okay. Well, what else do you see? What else do you see like happening around this area? What do you see like happening?
I would. This kind of. I'm just not learning to read charts.
It's all good. Take a wild guess. Look at where I'm putting these arrows at. Like, what's happening on these areas where I'm dropping these arrows at? Why am I bringing attention here?
That's it. Because it has broke.
Okay. Anybody else want to add some more to it? Because she said it has broke around in this area. But what else is this doing? What else is it doing in this area, y'all? Who else? Somebody come off mute. Let me know, y'all. Talk to me.
Is it consolidating?
It's consolidating. That's good too. Yep. It's around here. It consolidates around here. Somebody give me something else. I'm looking for something else also. I'm looking for another type of word too.
Resist. Retest.
Yep. It's retesting in these areas. It's resisting in these areas. Everything that y'all said was right. Okay. Everything that you guys said was right. So yes, so that means before we even get in here for a buy, we need to make sure that it breaks and retests fully before we get in, because we know that every time the market comes to this line, it reacts. It normally comes down, bounces off. Even right here, it came down, bounced off. Even from this point of view, came up, bounced off, right? So this is why I'm pointing the area. So this is a strong level of resistance. Now somebody else, let me see who else I got on here. Okay, Jen, are you there?
Yo, what's up?
Hey, Jen, how are you?
I'm all right.
Amazing. So let me know, what area would you put your support at? Where would you put your support line?
Okay, sorry, 1 second here. I think I would go for around, right around there where you had it, 11.
About right here?
Yeah, a little bit up, around there somewhere, yeah.
Okay. All right. So let me put hold on, let me grab my horizontal line. So yeah, now, this is good. You could actually put this in two areas. So let me delete this. So the beautiful thing about this is I always tell you guys the support and resistance, the take profit and the stop loss is all the same thing. And I don't want to confuse you when I say that, but literally all we're doing is we're trading zone to zone. This is like zone to zone trading. Like when I get the name for this strategy, it's going to be lit, right? So when we think about it, yeah, we could have also put it here too, right? But I'm going to actually use this peak area for my take profit. And this is probably well over 50 pips. Let's measure it. Wow, that's a 188 pip move, right? Now, let's look at the past and let's see how the market has reacted off of the black line and this green line. Because remember, we wanted to either break above or break below, right? So let's go on the past. I'm going to put it on a 4-hour chart so that it scrunches more candles on the screen, right? When you put on the 4-hour chart, you can get more candles on the screen. So let's look. Let's look at how the market reacted off these areas in the past. So it hasn't been that low in a minute, y'all. We all the way in we're in 2020, we're in 21, June 21, y'all. So it hasn't been this low in a minute. Okay, finally, look at this. Look at this, so sexy, y'all. Look at this. So remember we talked about that black line, this black line. We wanted to break and retest this black line. So all the way back in November of 2020, y'all, the market was here in this area 2 years ago. So this area is definitely a key area. We definitely want to see the market, come through this area of support because it hasn't been this low since 2 years, right? Now, you're probably wondering, Isis, well, how do you know that the market may go to this green line? Well, if we look in the past, the market broke and retest and hit this previous zone. And when we look over here, somebody has said something about consolidation earlier. And when we look over here, still in the past, I'm gonna highlight this area, the market has been consolidating between the black line and the green line. The black line representing our sell zone and the green line representing our quote unquote take profit for now, right? So the market has tested these levels before. So now 2 years, 2 freaking years, right? And the market finally came down on the 20th and reached this zone. So it already reached the zone a couple of days ago, right? So if it breaks and retests, it's going to come back to that zone, right? Now, the beautiful thing about this is my take profits are like, normally with the indices, I really hit about 50 pips with the indices, but you can do take profit 1, 30 pips and take profit 2, 50 pips if you want to half it and trail it, But the sexy thing about this is, y'all, 30 pips is like right here. Like, I don't know if y'all even understand what I'm really saying when I say that, but like what I mean is that the market really don't have to go too far down for it to hit the target. And if we look in the past, when you see the wicks, right, that means exhaustion. So the market struggled to reach its arm out to hit this line. So, you may experience a little bit of a pull back when it hits this area. So it's up to you. You can take the 30 pips or you can trail it, because it may pull back a little bit upon you, right? So, anywho, that's all we did. That's the strategy. I'm not even gonna really hold y'all. Like, that's all of the strategy right there. You put your support, you put your resistance. Now it's more to it, of course. And of course, you got to be really good with your how you do your support and resistance, because that's everything. If you ain't put your support and resistance areas on there, you may miss it. Like, to be honest, I would you see how these like wicks over here? I would actually like move this up more. I will put it on top of the break and the retest. I'll put it on top of the body. I want to put it on top of the body. I want to capture the whole wick. So now what we could do is something called the super confirmation. And what the super confirmation is, after the super confirmation just kind of lets you know where the market's going. How much will be 5 minutes? Okay. So when we use the EMAs, my EMAs is telling me, the trade's setting up. It ain't ready yet. Even with the EMAs, the blue crossed over the red. But really what's happening right now is you got this consolidation. Right? The market's consolidating. And then when I put my super trend on, it said that they're selling. So I don't even want to trade in this area, you guys. Right? So really, this is a good chart. We're gonna go about 30 pips up. We'll mark this one up. And it really, this is a trade signal that I'm making for you guys right now. This is a signal. This is a signal that you gotta put a little work into, because you gotta mark it up. This is the best way to learn. This is how I learned. This is how I have my team learn before. I will have them mark this up on Sundays, right? So this is a good chart. I highly recommend that you pay for the Trading View. It's $14.95 a month so that you can get the alerts. And so all you gotta do right here is come right here and you'll set your alarm up so that you don't gotta watch this chart all day. And when the market come up here, the market's gonna alert you that you know what I'm saying, that it broke your buy area. All right. So that's one trade set up. Does anybody got any quick questions? I know that might have been a lot for some of you guys who are brand new. But I just want to open the floor really quick for questions because I'm about to eat dinner. No questions? No stupid? There's no stupid questions, you guys. I feel like there's some people a little confused in the back, but let me see. How do you add the super trend? Good question. You go to indicators, and you type in super trend. Now there's two different super trends. I don't know. Try them all until yours looks like mine. I don't know which one it is. I just want the super trend. I can't tell you which one it is, but it should look like this. Some of them gonna look a little different, but as long as you get that like buy and sell, you know, it's groovy. So let's go to the next chart. These are only pairs I'm focusing on. I'm focusing on indices, GBP pairs, Euro pairs, and the USD CAD and AUD USD. Them the only ones I want to focus on. I don't even like GBP. I'm gonna exit out GBP. So if you guys don't got any more questions, we're just gonna go back over some chart review. So we marked this one up on Sunday, yesterday.
Hey, Isis, I actually have a question. What time frame would you recommend is best to mark up the charts on, the 15 or the hour?
The hour.
Hour, okay.
So yeah, the hour. And then we're waiting for the move on the 15. So that's a good question. But yeah, the hour. So look at this. Sexy. Man. Woo! Can't make this up, man. I'm telling y'all, this success rate of this strategy is crazy. So we got our break right there. And low key, it retested there. It retested there. So let's just say you entered right here on this green candle. You enter right there, right? If you entered there, your stop loss would have been, if you did 30 pips. Sometimes for the GBP pairs though, I may do about 50 pips stop loss, just depends. But if you would have did a 30 pip stop loss, man, the stop loss didn't even pinch the market. You heard me? The thing went right on up and you could have captured first take profit, you would have hit 30 pips. Second take profit, we would have hit 50 pips. So if you guys marked this up yesterday, right, when we was on the session, Sunday, right, the move really broke at on the London session. That's why I love to mark my chart up on Sunday and then stay up a little later or go to sleep, wake up for the London session, because these when all the moves start hitting. So this move actually happened like around 1:30 this morning, right? So, and then look, if we would have did it from here to here, I bet you it's like additional 30 pips right there. Sheesh. The market moves in increment the 30 to 50 pips with some of these pairs, right? So take profit 3 hit, right? So now we got to remark the chart up. Somebody got a question. Timothy, you see it? Oh, you seen it, baby.
Fire. Yes.
Fire. Man, I'm telling you, yo, it never failed, yo. That's why we're going back and we're looking at these charts so y'all can see this thing hit. So boom, we're gonna remark it up. We're gonna go to the hour chart, right? I'm looking to my left and I'm seeing where the market is being concentrated at. The market is concentrating itself right around this area. It seems like it's struggling to break this area. So I'm gonna come over here and I'm gonna put my resistance. And I'm trying to tell y'all, when I go back in the past, I'm telling you that the market is we're gonna resist off this area. Watch this. Boom, shakalaka. Look, in this area right here, you see how the market went up, resisted. And then from the opposite angle, this line was represented by the support for these candles. And if you guys notice, every time it came to this support, let me flip this around. I get a little excited, y'all. I get a little excited. Trading is amazing. You just gotta stay consistent. Really, that's all it is. But look at this. Look at how the market came down. Oops, couldn't break it. Went up. Finally decided to break it. Retest the previous area. Oh my gosh. So anyway, I say all of this to say that this is a good area. We wanted to break this area before we get in. And then just looking at the market, just looking like, where would y'all put the support at? Somebody tell me, like, using the numbers on the side. Somebody who hasn't went yet, tell me really quick. Somebody tell me real quick. If you knew, take a wild guess. Look at the market. Where is it like? Gathering it somewhere close around here. Somebody tell me.
The 10,500.
You said 10,500. You said 5,000. Okay, let's see. 5,000. So you know what you could do is you can always come here and we can just put the coordinates on there too. So you said 5,000. Yep, right here. Right here. Cello. You still there?
Sorry. Yeah, I'm here. To the green one, where the wick is on the green one.
Right. Okay. Right here.
There. Yes.
Bad. Very good. Very good. So let's talk about this. So you're very much right. You very much could put it right here because this is a good observation. The market is reacting off of this area. And we go in the past, it's reacting here, it's reacting here. And we notice that it's been consolidating. Ping pong, ping pong, ping pong between these black lines. That's very good. Also, what you could have did is you could have still capitalized from all of this. Like this, and what you could have did is we could put this here, right? Because if we go in the past, can you hold on, y'all. So if you go in the past, you see how this is, came up here, couldn't break this area. Got stuck in between here. So we can actually use, so what you said was not wrong at all. But if you wanted to be able to capitalize and get a little bit more of this movement, we will write it down by 30 pips, which is, 50 to 30 pips. So sexy because 50 pips is right here at that next level. Look at this. Bam, hold on. Sheesh. Come on, Timothy. I know you see it. Bam. Look. So bam, look. If it would have broke retest, bam, next take profit. Now guess what? Now our previous take profit is now our buy zone, right? So then we come over here, we mark up another line. We could throw a thing about right there.
So now, can I ask this, Isis? Okay,
Sure.
what I did is exactly the same scenario, but I guess I chose the full space. So I basically just need, because I broke the levels down the same way, but I guess I made the whole zone first. That's why I chose the bottom one, because I could see it within, you know, my time frame, how I spaced it out. And then I added each one that you just did. I dropped it to those spots because aren't you telling me those could be my take profits?
Yep, you can literally leave it marked up and just ride at each level. So, yeah, so what you did was not wrong. We all see it different. Yeah, you could put it here, but I know I would want to capture the beginning of the trend. It's because right now, and the trend lines are also helpful too, because right now it's been uptrending for a while, right? It's been uptrending for a while, right? Put my trend channels on there, right? But when I look in the past, every time it comes here, it drops down. So I would just come in at the beginning and just kind of, scoop all of this. And then it may not, I think we were down here. What's your line? Well, I think it was like right here. I think so, somewhere around here. So it may not even break this trend line and continue down. It could be a short sale just from here to about here and then bounce back up. So, but no, that's totally good. You could put yours just exactly where you wanted to put yours. It may take a little longer for it to get down there, but it was right on the levels, right? So that's good. All right. Thank you for participating. So check this out, fam. Anybody got any questions? I'm gonna drop these two in the chat, y'all. I'm not even gonna hold y'all. I am hungry. The plate is like right in front of me, y'all. Like the plate is just plated for me. And I'm just like, my mouth is salivating a little bit. But I want to give y'all these two charts right here. We're gonna mark some charts up tomorrow in the rising. So, and when I mean rising, I mean morning. I just don't use that word. I just want y'all to understand what I mean when I say rising. But I'm gonna drop this chart in there for you guys. I'm gonna eat. I'm gonna get on here. We do this Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. So yes, same link. But I'm gonna drop this one. Let's just look at one more. I ain't even gonna hold y'all. I just want y'all to see the strategy. It's crazy. So what's another one we did yesterday that y'all don't understand? Has anybody got any questions, by the way?
What time did you say in the rising tomorrow, Isis?
It's gonna be between. Oh dang! I forgot. I gotta go to the coffee shop. Let's see. Let's see. Ooh, you know what? It's gonna be between 8:30 Central and 9:30 Central. Somewhere in between there. Okay. So this was another one. We kind of missed it. You would have to kind of know the charts to know that it did the break and the retest. But it did the break and the retest. Oh, my bad. Here we are. Really probably should have lowered it down because the break and retest happened right there. But I had this line on top. So that's why it's very important to know where to put your lines at. Because you notice I didn't get the break and retest until it came to the second take profit or the first take profit. But if I would have lowered my line down a little bit, there's the break and retest on the 15-minute chart. Clear as day. Break, retest. So it's very important to master how to do these lines. So it went all the way up about 100 pips, y'all. And that was in one day. So I'm going to drop these charts to you guys. Join me tomorrow. Also, let me show you guys my YouTube page so that you can go on YouTube and get the recording. So when you guys look at my YouTube little inlet thingy, it looks like this. So you guys can get the recording if you want to. Just make sure you subscribe and then you'll be able to get the recording. All right. So without further ado, you guys have an awesome night. And if you guys have any other questions, just drop it in our main chat. Peace and love, y'all.
Goodbye, Ice.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
She cracking up. What's going on, Miss McLean?
Oh, I'm sorry.